Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at a human hair wig sent to me by Emma Hairpiece. This is what she looks like. She is a curly bob and I am so excited to try her on. I have never done anything with a human hair wig before, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. I have never worn, handled, or reviewed a human hair wig before. And I was approached by a human hair wig company to see if I would review one of their pieces. And I did some research and I found that Denise from Hey Wig Sisters, she did a lot of research on this company because they asked her. And so thank you, Denise, for doing all this wonderful research to find out that this company is reputable, they're budget friendly, they have very nice products. The name of this company is Emma Hairpiece, and they have sent me in this box a Remy curly bob that's 12 inches long. Here is the little tag on the outside of their box. You can kind of see what the numbers say. And I've got two labels over here. Their instructions say that you should wash this first, but I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And so I just broke that seal right here with my fingernail. And this box is so nice. It's got a magnetic closure so you can save that box and use it for other things later. Okay, so the wig comes in a beautiful drawstring bag, satin drawstring bag, and I actually got a wig grip band with it too. Out of the bag, we want to take it out. But I have discovered that human hair wigs are going to have a lace front that has to be trimmed, and that is the same situation with this young lady. So this is what it looks like coming out of the bag. So we're going to explore this a little bit further after we get her all washed up. All right? Okay, well, I've washed her. She has dried, and this is what she looks like. Look at all the curl. I am surprised. For some reason, I was under the impression that with human hair, waves would not stay here, or this curl would not stay. And look at the color blend. It's a really nice highlighted, mostly low lights color blend. And let's take a look at that lace front. As you can see, the lace comes all the way down here and goes across the nose area, the bridge of the nose and all that. What we will have to do is trim the lace at a distance that it would be comfortable for me. I've also been told by the manufacturers, I've been talking with them a lot, that I am going to have to powder right along on the knots so that it will hide them a little bit more. Now this is a full lace front. It goes from the ear area all the way across the top, and then it also has a monofilament part as well. So we can go ahead and add powder to those areas, but let's go ahead and take her off of the mannequin and we'll look at the inside of the cap, okay? So when you look at the inside of the cap, we've got a full ear tab to ear tab lace front. So it goes all the way around the front of the ear. So what you're going to probably find is that part will need to be secured. It does have little wire clips right at that area. So if you do have bio hair, you can clip that into it. Or if you have a wig grip band, you can slip that underneath. You can slip these little combs underneath your wig cap. Now on the back, we happen to have an elastic band that will go across or under the occipital bone area, and that will create tension that will hold the front of the lace front down. It'll hold it down because it's being pulled towards the back of the head. We also have an extended nape for this young lady. You can see she's got a little bit of an extended nape, and she's got hook and eye adjusters. She also has another one of those combs in the middle of the nape area. Again, you could put it into your own bio hair, or you could hook it underneath your wig grip band if you like. The ear tabs do not have any metal stays in them. They do have a little piece of plastic in there that makes it have some shape. But the rest of the cap is all closed wefting, and it's all stretchy. Okay, so what I have done is I've placed her on my head, and I have separated and laid flat the lace in the front and going down to the ears, but I've also pulled all the hair back away from the front hairline so that it doesn't get cut by accident. And so I'm going to begin round these little corners here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut along that hairline. I'm going to come across this way and leave about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit less, and go right to the ear where the end of that lace is. Okay, so you saw that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to come around this side, okay, and do the same thing, leaving about 1/4 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch. And whatever you choose to leave as far as distance from where the lace is and how much is left, it's totally up to you, because it's a personal preference. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come all the way straight to this front here. That allows me to cut in this direction and cut that direction. So let's go ahead and do this again, starting up here at the hairline. My scissors are really sharp, so I can actually just kind of glide them underneath. And I'm heading towards my cut right there. So I'm gonna cut that there, maybe just cut that little bit there. Okay, that's one side. You saw the lace fall off. There it is. I might trim it a little more, but I'm going to leave a little bit there so that I can make that judgment call later. Okay, so now we're going to start over here, and you can see where the lace goes up to the corner, and then that's where the lace, yeah, it stops right there. So I'm going to cut that right up into this corner and come down below where the hair fibers are knotted in there. There, and move that back here. Yep. And then cut across this way. Okay, there. Make that a little bit bigger than what I need, just because I'm having trouble holding this in place. All right, and then again, you can also take, if you've got little baby hairs, little wispies kind of hanging out here, you can take some water and spray it. Another good shout out for Hey Wig sister Denise. This was her idea on how to do that. So there we go, and we'll follow that hairline all the way around. There we go. And once you get up to the end, you are done. There we go. Looks great. Really looks great. Now, this lace is very stretchy, but very firm. It is really nice, and it's not itchy at all. Very flesh colored. That's very nice, and it's very sturdy too. So I really like that. All right, that looks really nice. I might trim a little bit right there in the front just because I've got a little bit of extra coming away from that central area, but I'm gonna put it on and play with it first, okay? She looks really good. She's got great length. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and pull her off. Look, so you can see how that ended up. And we might want to trim this a little bit neater, just right here. But you can see where it goes over the ear tab and it goes all the way around the other side with that mono part. The hair fibers feel extremely nice. They're soft. Well, let's get her on. What I have on today is Dallas by Paula Young in the color Honey, SF1228. I've done a review. You can look that up in my library, and I'm going to go ahead and put on Emma hairpiece, okay? Okay, there's the headband. I'm going to lay that flat, take with a comb, and put it underneath the headband. I'm going to turn around and try and get my ear tabs even. And then, okay. Oh gosh, look. Oh my gosh, how fun. Is she up far enough? I'm just kind of inching her way up here so that I can just see. Wow. This wig cap is unbelievably comfortable. Oh my goodness. It feels so comfortable. Okay, let me try. She's got that part. Now, I don't know if I want to use that part or not, but we can try, okay? But I think I would love to do a bang with these curly girls like this, or at least have something kind of, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yikes. All right, so let's take a look at this lace going around the front. So we can see that the lace comes down from this area and lays flat up until we get right here. And that's probably because of my own bio hair right there. Now, what I might do, because I'm just so used to having a synthetic wig cap here, I might just trim off all of the lace right here at the ear tab and let the ear tab just be right there. I've got my own bio hair that I can disguise. And I'll have to take a closer look at that. So let's, yep, same thing here. This is all lifting. So this up here feels very secure. Up here, I would not have to use any kind of adhesive, wig tape. It stays, got to be glued, nothing. It's gonna stay right there. Right here is where I'm going to experience some of the little bit of difference. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh, what a cute wig. Let me turn around. Okay, so we've got lots of curls. Look at that. Now, does anybody know if on a human hair wig, can you use human hair products? I'm wondering because I want to get something to accentuate those curls a little bit more. I mean, it's kind of nice and soft, but I would also like to have a little bit more definition. I'm sure I could do that just by getting her wet. But look at this. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my gosh. Yeah, and she sticks up right here. Oh yeah, oh so cute. Get a little bit of a bang going across there. Oh, or just working with all these curls. This is just so much fun. Now I've taken and put a little barrette over here to hold the bangs up and out of my face, but you can see that hairline looks really nice. Now I mentioned in earlier in the video here that we would need to put a little bit of makeup on those knots because they're so dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my root cover-up brush, and I'm just going to take my face powder, and this is just a Maybelline face powder, and I'm going to dab that in there because this is a good brush for that. It's stiff and it's flat. See how that is? And that's kind of what I want to do. So if I take and put a little bit of powder just right at the hairline, you can see a little bit is being transferred onto the hair, but I bet you that would fall off. But it does hide the knots a little bit. I wanted to show you how up close this looks, this process. So I'm just taking a face powder, and right here I've already treated it, and you can see the difference of how it looks between the area that's got the dark knots and the area that doesn't have that appearance. And all I did was get some of the powder on the brush right straight into the part. Can you see that? Yeah. Just right on top of those knots. And then look at that. It looks very real. It does make the part look a little bit larger. So whether or not you like that look versus the one with the knots, you can choose. But even along the hairline, disguising that little bit of those dark knots really goes a long way to making it look real. Isn't that nice? Very easy. And I'm sure any kind of face powder would work. So this is the bob, and she is going to be curly like this all the time. We've got some highlights here. I might thin that one big streaky piece out, just kind of take some of those little hairs, trim them selectively. Anyway, but this is such a cute little bob. Isn't she? Okay, you could actually have that a little closer and have that come off the side. I like having a little bit of height on the top of my crown. So this girl could actually go do all kinds of things. And then of course, if you want to leave those tendrils laying down and then take this up, you could, oh my goodness, this would be fun, wouldn't it? Well, there, we could have a half down, half up. Put one clip in the back. Here's one headband. Another real cute look with tendrils off of the side and pulling it up into a pompadour. Here's another look, pulling back a little bit more into a real pretty clip. And our square band. Just let it go kind of up and across the face. Just really cute, isn't she? Oh, I'm getting to where I love these curly girls. Now, I don't know if you priced human hair wigs, but those of you who really do like human hair wigs know how much it can cost. And this company has human hair wigs at a really reasonable price. I would really encourage you to go to their website, which is down in the box here. The description box, and you can find them. You'll find this wig and many others. And if you use the code COCO, they'll give you 10% off your purchase. This color reminds me of Pecan Delight, Paula Young's Pecan Delight, or Marble Brown from Godiva's Secret. That color, it has a slightly auburn tint to it. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to take her outside, okay? Okay, here she is, out in filtered sunlight. She does look a little bit red. She's definitely a warm brown, but she is not red. I would not call her a red hair at all. It's a brown, very warm brown. beautiful mixture. And the denier of the fibers is very nice. It is fine. The hair fibers are fine. So very nice. But this is a great length because then it doesn't want to get all that frizzy going on. So, oh my gosh, what fun. Well, do you like her? And it just feels so, I was going to say real. Because it is real. Isn't that silly? But just letting her hang down and be herself. Oh, how fun. If you've ever wished for hair like this, oh my gosh. This cap is wonderful. The hairline is wonderful. The fibers, they're not just fibers, they're real human hair, Remy hair. And oh my gosh. Very, very nice. Very nice. So I think that's going to do it for this discovery. What a wonderful, wonderful discovery this was. Thank you to the Emma Hair Piece Company for seeking me out and asking me to review this. I have nothing but good things to say. This is a wonderful, wonderful wig. And if all the other wigs are anything like this, this is a great alternative if you really want real hair. Great wigs, wonderful customer service. I don't think you'll go wrong with Emma Hairpiece. So I put the link down below. Go ahead and seek them out. I might just sneak over there myself. Alrighty, make a new believer out of me for real hair, human hair. Oh my gosh. As long as I don't have to sit and curl it all the time. I've been there, done that. So, all right. Well, this does it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am excited to see you again next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.